Three EF2 tornadoes will put people up in Florida yesterday. 125-mile-per-hour max sustained winds. Here's some of the damage. The roofs ripped off and people heavy rain later this afternoon, right before drive time there. And then move it right through Pennsylvania and New York going into our weekend. Remember, some of us are at 200+% of normal, so we don't need all that precip, but 1 to 3 inches. Your local weather in 30 seconds. Big Sky, Montana, 4.5 inches of snow, up to 6 inches in some places in Montana. On those aspens in the front, really beautiful. But you got the snow all the way down to Arizona, and now the warm up because that winter blitz is headed east, and Phoenix could see the most number of 100+ degree days, or at least get into the top 5 of that by next week. Now, coming up here on GMA, we're together in pink. This morning, the story of a breast cancer thriver who has turned an obstacle into an opportunity. And speaking of pink, Lori B, all in pink, looking beautiful with the right stuff. Great gifts that give back to breast cancer organizations. All right, we'll see in a bit. You're looking at weather next.
Many home buyers are now opting for adjustable rate mortgages to ease that burden, and Erielle Reshef is here to break it all down. Okay, let's talk these numbers, Erielle.
The irony of sitting here breaking down business information with you, Rebecca, is not lost on me. The 30-year fixed mortgage rate climbed for the 5th week in a row, hitting 7.6%, the highest in 23 years. It is putting a strain on so many home buyers, as you know, Becky, and more of them are now 3%, so it's lower. An ARM actually allows you to pay less monthly, but they are riskier if the current market rate is higher than what you had paid. If you're lucky, your rate could actually go down and your monthly could also go down, and you could make less payments, less on those payments. But there is usually a cap on how much the rate can go up in your home. Then one of those traditional mortgages may be a safer bet. So you got to take the Vegas odds. Depends on what you want.
Juju, yes, we're checking in on the Mississippi River. Just keeps breaking records as far as low levels go. The drought so intense. Remember, I was there last year when they hit a record low. Well, now they have beaten that several times this week at Memphis and other places along the river. They don't have a whole lot of rain on the way, and it takes 30 days for rain that falls in the northern parts, like the Missouri River and Ohio River, to get down to New Orleans. But either way, that whole area is very dry, exceptional drought too, and there's a quick look at where the rain is going to fall. Let's get a check a little closer to home.
Just very excited about this. Good morning.
I too, but how do I follow that? Same champion? Oh, good morning, guys. Hard to believe it's been nearly 10 years since we met our favorite snowman and 2 princess sisters, Anna and Elsa. Well, kids young and old haven't been able to let it go ever since, and now the completely immersive World of Frozen village at Hong Kong Disneyland is just days away from welcoming fans to Arendelle. Looks great, doesn't it? The World of Frozen opens November 20th, and it coincides to the month of the original movie hitting theaters again 10 years ago. And let's not forget, there is a Frozen 3 in the works as well. Rebecca, I know you mentioned you have a 4-year-old who's excited. I have 3 who can't wait.
Oh, yeah. And I'm sure we'll all be listening to
This latest heat index for Miami, and this morning, a heat advisory down there. Wow. All right, let's get a check now a little closer to home.
Guys, this was a lot of fun. What a great Friday.
And you know what girls want?